manager checks in with his ball club.
Your attention, please. Now
Welcome
pitching
back.
for
I'm Matt
Mariners.
Vasgersian here on the MLB
Number
pregame
88,
show. As we draw closer to the first pitch in this series opener, let's have a look at our Topps player spotlight. Ray Irving returns from the midseason break where he was a member of the NL All-Star squad. Heidi Watney has more on the honor and what the future holds. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Seattle Mariners and the Miami Marlins. Miami attempt to end a 6-game losing streak. Next. Ray Irving gets the ball for Miami in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
How good is this guy? How about an ERA of sub-1? That's right, sub-1 on the season last year. This guy was like nearly impossible to score off of. We'll see if he can make that 2 seasons in a row and see how he starts out in this one.
Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Jake Shiner. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pache is under this one.
Got it, mine, I got it.
And he's got it for the first out. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And the shortstop, Addison Russell, will bat next.
Russell.
Set to deliver the 0-1. There's a cold strike as he nips the corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Count remains at 0-2. Strike 3 called. Nasty screwball there for out number 2.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Tom Murphy is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys, if he's going to throw back-to-back cutters.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Mariners are down in order. They're down 1-0. Leading off the inning, Paul Burke, and they'll need him to get something going here. And it's fouled away. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
1 away here to begin the 3rd. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. So striding in, Dylan Moore, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pulled high in the air out to left field.
I got it.
Hernandez is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the 2nd out. Now at the plate, Zach Plesac. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The pitcher.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And he powers the cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
The count does.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Marlins lead this.
Welcome back as the Marlins look to get the offense going in the third, and this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. Entering the day's action, they rank dead last in perhaps the most important offensive category, runs scored. One hitter told me, flat out, we're just not getting it done. It's frustrating. It's the kind of stuff you lose sleep over. Another told me, we've got to start helping out our pitching staff. I'm sure they feel like every run they give up right now is a huge deal, and it can't be that way if we want to be successful. Clearly, this is a group searching for answers.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Malik Smith. Swing and a miss. Couldn't time the screwball. 1 strike the count. A swing and a... Oh, it's off the third base bag. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
Hey, listen, D-Row, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single. And hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack, per se, Dan, in this one. I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the streets. This could get the offense going.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Evan White stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Smith, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. That missed. Close. It's ball 2. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off. The 2-2. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Here's Addison Russell. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Digging in to try it again, Tom Murphy. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Into the box, Paul Burke. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Nothing doing here this half. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Marlins 3 and the Mariners 0. Harold Ramirez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Yeah, it's only been a week, but I guess it probably feels like a million years ago since they had their last win. But this 6-game losing streak is behind them now, so we'll see if they can string some W's together.
A 5-0 finish tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Ray
your
Irving
attention,
takes over to
please.
start the 6th inning
Now
on the
pitching
mound.
for the Marlins, number 88, Ray Irving.
And in steps Scott
The
Kingery.
batter, number 4,
He's set. Here it comes.
Scott Kingery.
No problem with that take right there. First pitch from a reliever, got to calibrate that velocity.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there. So next to the plate for the Phils, Reese Hoskins. 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base. Fouled away.
Here we go, guys.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Working for the punch-out and the offering. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Phillies 3 and the Marlins 1. 7th inning ready to roll. Stepping into the box, Cole Irvin. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now here's the pitch.
0-1.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late, had no chance to put that ball in play.
And this will be taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the 7th. 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adam Hazley. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 the count. And now a pitch on the way. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. 7th inning. Christian Pache will grab a bat and hit for.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
Tonight's game comes to an end. 5-1 the final score.
Your attention,
Ray
please.
Irving gets the
Now
call to
pitching
pitch
for
here, and he'll
Marlins.
try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Irving.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Will try to get things started for the Braves in their half of the sixth. No balls and one strike.
Freeman.
A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
No one out now.
And the screwball got him swinging, one gone. Good time now to check out the Marlins Road to the Show report as you see a couple of players in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. No balls and a strike to count. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
So we got him swinging. Ronald Acuna goes down for out number 2 in the top half. 0-1 the count.
Swanson.
And it's fouled away. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Pitch popped up. Diaz is there. And that's the third out. Braves are set down. All set for the start of the inning. Now at the plate, Shea Langoliers. And he fouls this one off. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Langoliers is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
Got him to go down swinging there. Shea Langoliers goes down for the first out in the 7th inning.
Adam.
Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field.
Mine.
Pache is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Braves. They hang on to a 7.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
8 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Now
Ray Irving takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Irving.
Hunter Dozier digging in now. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
All right, here we go now.
Betts, the runner at third. Vizcaino on second. Albies on at first with nobody out.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And the go-ahead run will score from third as they've taken the lead here in the late going. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Straight up, straight
Popped him up.
I got it.
And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends. Aristides Aquino will pinch hit here, and he's the... Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, just a great all-around performance from him at the plate, as the stats indicate. Ended up with 4 hits, including a home run, so there is no doubt he was instrumental in leading these guys to the victory.
One error.
A tight one.
Your attention,
Ray
please.
Irving will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year.
88. Ray Irving.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. Way late on the fastball for strike one. Fouled off. Heineman over at second. Guerrero is over at first with one away. And he takes a look at strike 3 called, and that's as important as they come there. 2 big outs now. Now at the plate, Josh Fuentes. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Ready on 0-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts, only 1. Harold Ramirez will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Los Angeles jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Craig Kimbrell gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Keon McGee records the save, his 20th of the season.
1 error. They left 5 men on base.
Ray Irving gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. David Thorne is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. And he takes ball 1. The numbers, 282 to start play, 13 home runs, and 38 runs batted in. Coming in is Hernandez. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Standing in, Michael Bush, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. No balls and 1 strike. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Striding in once again, Isan Diaz. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. No balls and a strike to count. This is line to left, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So that'll extend the inning, and with 2 away, bring up Corey Seager. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, here's Corey Seager. He's set, and the pitch. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Bounce towards the second baseman. He's got it, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Ready once again, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Fouled away. 3 runs, 6 hits, and 2 errors thus far on the Dodger line score. Behind 0-2 now. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, strike him out. Clutch up right here.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. They're down 4. It's 7-3. Hernan Perez will move into the on deck. And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. The Marlins used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. Dustin Beggs earns his.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Take the ball now is the new pitcher.
Number 88, Ray Irving.
Bottom of the inning now. Ready for another shot now. Corey Lee. He flew out in his last at-bat. 0-1 the count.
Corey Lee.
Now here's the pitch. Too high. 1-2.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Corey Lee is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Into the box now, Nico Goodrum. No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
Got 1 here.
6 runs, 8 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And he pops it up back behind second base. There to play it is Profar, and there are 2 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
2 down.
Ball.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Got the count. 1-2.
Weak grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he fouls this one off. 6 runs, 8 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. They lead it 6-2. Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, Seth Beer. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth. And he looks at the screwball that's over for strike one. Now a hard liner toward short. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Nothing fires me up more than watching a hitter take what a pitcher gives them. Pitches away, batter's able to keep his hands inside, not try and do too much, and just force feed a single.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. In there, no balls and a strike. Fouled off.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
So it was a swinging strike three. DJ LeMahieu becomes the first out in the bottom of the sixth inning. So now to the plate, Ketel Marte. No balls and a strike to count. Strike two up in the zone.
Hey, one down right now.
Beer, base runner at first with one out. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. That's back-to-back strikeouts now, as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, just you and him. Get him yourself.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. The 1-2.
Ball 2.
Splitter. 2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Close pitch.
He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game. One left for Arizona. They lead it 6-2. Shed Long will move into the on-deck circle now.
I expect this series to be a battle, so to take the first game at home is definitely the way you want to start it out. Give that home crowd